So since the Beijing development rules were set 20 years ago, what changes do you think they've done for the women and children?
Well, I guess in some parts of the world, women have actually had better access to economic opportunities, better access to education, better access to health. But I do think there still remains a lot to be done. Women still are treated much more unfairly, have less access to services, have less access to the public life than men and boys do.
Okay, so what would you say are the challenges that you're facing and the changes that you'd love to see?
Well, I think, first of all, women deserve to live safely and freely. So they shouldn't be afraid to be in public space. They shouldn't be afraid to take public transport, as we just heard now in the conversation, or live in a city or walk around a village. They should be safe when they move around. They should be free also. They should be free to take the decisions that they want to take in terms of education, in terms of work, in terms of who they marry, in terms of what they do with their lives. And that will actually mean that everybody will progress. If we give women safety and freedom, everybody will benefit.
So how have the laws that are passed in your country have been of impact towards the whole challenge of women and children abuse?
Look, in my country, Switzerland, the women got the right to vote very late in the 20th century. So obviously a big transformation for women was when they got the right to vote. And then women increasingly participated in politics. And today women in Switzerland are actually quite active in politics. Where I think we still need laws to change the society is women are still not sitting in the decision-making for in private business, for example, in the boards. They're not in the big organizations in universities, at the head of universities. There's still not many women in important decision-making positions in Switzerland, and that needs to change.
Okay, can you just tell us what keeps you doing your job? What makes you keep on doing your job?
Well, I think because I meet extraordinary people like you, like other women, who are fighting, and sometimes are fighting in very difficult circumstances. I just went to Afghanistan 3 weeks ago, where I met girls in schools and teachers and head of schools who are really trying to make sure girls get an education and they can stay in school. It's a tough fight, and I think we owe it to them to be solidary with them, and I like working with these kind of people. It motivates me.
Okay, then, so what would you love to share or love to tell someone who is having difficulties, like who's being abused, be it's a man, it's a child, or a woman?
Well, I would like to say, please do reach out. Do talk to somebody. Do try, and I know how difficult it can feel. People feel threatened, people feel very isolated, but please do reach out. There are people who want to help other people. There are people who want to stand by those who have difficulties. There are a lot of people who really do sincerely want to make this world a more fair, safe, and just place.
Thank you.